One of the most important aspects of athletic training is recovery. And although we don't always look at it this way, working out is a form of athletics. Now, back in the day, compression boosts like this Speed Hound set behind me were considered commercial grade, but today they've gone mainstream, and you'll find them everywhere from home gyms, high schools, colleges, and more prominently in professional sports facilities. Now, I first tried compression boosts about 6 years ago at the Edge Athletic Lounge in Chicago when I was training for the Chicago Marathon, but before that, I didn't know anything about them. So in this review, I'm going to explain what compression boosts do, how these Speed Hound recovery boosts work, what I like about them, and what I don't. So let's go. First of all, these guys cost me $699 and they come with a 2-year warranty, so they ain't cheap. But they give you a 45-day happiness guarantee to return them, and they don't charge you a restocking fee, so that's cool. And I don't really see a reason why they won't last me forever, but we'll see. Now here's the science behind them. Compression boosts help your system increase blood flow to your legs, which helps circulate and flush the body of metabolic waste buildup from movement, helping to reduce that post-workout soreness that you feel in your legs sometimes. Now, this is especially effective against endurance training exercises like long distance walking, running, biking, but also any exercise where you're repeatedly using your lower extremities. So if you work on your feet all day, or you counting steps trying to hit that 10 to 20,000 step goal every day, you're going to find a pair of compression boosts to be straight up comforting once you try a pair on. Hopefully I explained all that okay, but if I didn't and you got some questions, go ahead and hit me down in the comments or email me at info@usawafitness.com and I'll try to wrap up your questions there, all right? Now that's the science behind these things, but here's what you get and how they work. These Speed Hound recovery boosts come in a really nice padded travel case. Inside you had a control unit, a pair of leg attachments, some width expansion sleeves, which my bird legs will sadly never need, and a manual. Now these Speed Hounds are 4-chamber boosts, so they're going to inflate at the feet, the calves, the knee, and the thighs. Once you put them on, it's really easy to get going, and this unit has a lot of customization to it. First, there are 2 modes labeled A and B. In the A mode, the process starts by filling up and compressing the area around the feet. After a few seconds, they start to add compression to the calves as the compression to the feet is released. This pattern works its way up to the knee and then to the thigh, where it holds for a bit and then starts the process over again by deflating at the thigh as the foot compression starts again. So it's chill, y'all, but you got a whole lot more control over what goes on here. First, you can set the unit for a 10, 20, or 30-minute session, and I found all 3 of these to be really effective. Now in both A and B mode, which I'll talk about in a second, you have 10 settings of pressure ranging from 20 to 250 milliliters of mercury, which is just another way of saying pressure, but this is a traditional way of describing it in medicine, and these recovery boosts are classified as a grade 2 medical device to reduce muscle soreness and swelling, so they use that millimeters of mercury crap. But remember, that's just pressure, y'all. Now B mode is a little bit different. Everything starts the same with compression at the foot, then at the calf, then at the knee, then the thigh. But unlike the A mode, the deflating process doesn't happen along the way in each individual chamber. Instead, the whole boot deflates after the thigh pause, and then it starts over again at the foot. And both modes feel good, y'all. I really hope y'all get some of these and let me know how you feel about them in the comments. And don't forget to like when you see this video. Let's keep it moving. Now say for instance you don't want to feel the compression from one of those chambers. You can customize the chambers you want the console to activate by pressing the button to illuminate only the areas you want to address. I love all these little features, and they're the kind of things I look for when I'm looking for products to review for you guys, but you guys should look for these little things too when you're doing your research on something like these Speed Hound recovery boosts. Now these things are super easy to use and they ain't loud, so you could throw them on while you're watching TV and get your recovery on at the same time you're getting your binge on. Now I got these because I really wanted some, but one thing I didn't like about them was the price. Now, if you've been here on my channel before, you know I often talk about balling on a budget, but these are more in line for ballers, and I ain't a baller. So I had to save my chips to get these, but I saved up and got some so I could bring this review to y'all. The only other little gripe I have about these Speed Hound recovery boots is that during inflation, that zipper pressed up against the top of my foot one time and it hurt. So make sure you pull the boot up so it's comfortably on your foot during the massage. Otherwise, you might have to stop, adjust, and restart your recovery process. Well, that's all I got, y'all. And if you like what I talked about here today, please give this video a Fonzarelli by hitting the like sign. I'm giving these Speed Hound recovery boots back here a Fonzarelli too. And if you like what I talked about here today, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get more content just like this here in the future, all right? Love and peace, everybody. Out.